What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of City Thots Podcast. It's still your three friends that run their mouths. Me, Ivan. To my right, we got Sam. And to her right, weirdly enough, is Sean.
Yeah, we swapped it up today.
I hate sitting here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I've been following it. They weren't close friends 4 episodes ago, but now they're besties.
Yeah, now our arms are touching.
It's crazy.
I hate it.
I didn't need to be like the boundary or separation no more. I was kind of like the mediator.
Yeah.
Now they put me over here. So
Yeah.
I mean, joke's on him. Sean and I were like...
Yeah, anytime you would go out of line, we'd just look at each other and be like, nah, bring it back, bring it back.
Yeah. So we were really hurting you, but whatever you say.
it's fine. It's whatever. I like being here anyways. Okay?
His own island.
They
on
bonded
that
over
side.
cottage
Vanished.
cheese. They bonded over cottage cheese. That's why they're over there.
No, we
okay?
didn't.
They're freaky
No, we
like
didn't.
that.
I don't
wanna be
like cottage cheese.
I don't want to be part of that train. But yeah, no. Stay tuned. Welcome back to today. I got a fun little episode. Today's kind of like my episode today. But how you guys been? First of all, I want to ask where y'all's heads at. It's been a good while since we last shot, actually.
Yeah. Well, I've been saving my confession all week for a really dumb realization that I had
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is me confessing my sins to you guys. So just be nice, but
We're not going to be nice. We're not going to be nice.
if you've
You
seen...
preface with sin and confession. Like, what did you do?
No. It's just really stupid. Well, we'll see. But I think you're both gonna know what it was. And it was just me that didn't. Anyways, I saw this TikTok clip. Do you know Lore DIY?
Yeah.
Okay. She also has a podcast, and she filmed a clip being like, I didn't realize they don't wet your clothes at the dry cleaners. And I was like, I also didn't realize that. I thought they were just really gently washing my clothes the same way that I do.
Still dry cleaning, though.
I know.
It implies the lack of moisture.
I'm clear on the name. I genuinely thought they were just like better at reading the labels. And using nicer product.
Can I confess something?
Yes!
I didn't even.
You know.
As soon as that's why they call it dry cleaning. I'm like,
I
holy
fucking
shit.
knew it when I said it to you, and you were like, I was like, he's also stupid. And I was like, I think Sean will know.
Okay, well, I also have a third part confession.
Okay.
So I understand there's no, like, you must not, like, just
I'm
put
not
it in the
watching
laundry
there.
machine. But, like, I don't know how the exact process is. Is it, like...
I think there's like chemicals they use,
Okay, yeah.
and then they put it in this big thing.
the big thing?
I don't know. I don't know. You go to the dry cleaner, you see like you hear
I Googled
noises
it,
and
actually.
machines. I'm assuming it's like one giant steam cleaner. But
I thought it was, like, steam. Yeah, I
I
thought it
would have
was
thought
steam.
that's so like they would wet your clothes in some way. Like there's no way you just chemically remove stains and grease and dirt. I mean, I guess you could,
Unless
but
they
without
did.
ruining.
No,
the
it
I
is.
don't
It's
know.
some sort of solvent that they use. What is the process of dry cleaning? Dry
It's just
cleaning uses a waterless
Tide
cleaning
Pods.
process to remove dirt.
Oh, it's steam. It is
Specialized
steam.
large machine that cleans clothing using a solvent. The solvent is then extracted from the clothes, and they are air dried and pressed.
So does it ever get wet though, or does
I
the
don't
steam
think
make
so.
it wet?
It's just not water. Like, I'm sure the product kind of like wets it a little.
Okay, but
Where are you getting steam from?
I'm assuming, like, I don't know, when I first thought about dry
Well,
cleaning,
probably.
I thought it was like a giant stemer, but I would assume it gets wet. But in the same light, I would have thought it'd been like a giant, like, two-part washing machine.
Yeah, I thought it was like a big washing machine.
They just have a
like-
really big microwave back there.
Yeah,
They just
yeah.
nuke your
Yeah.
clothes.
But to be fair, I felt validated in like all the comments being like, I'm right there with you. I thought they were just doing it better. They were just better at cleaning
they're
clothes
just
than
professionals.
us.
I would have thought they're just professionals, honestly.
Like, I was like, the tag says dry clean only. Fine, I'll go bring it to them because they're experts in washing my clothes.
No, but when
They don't use Tide.
When Sean said it's called dry cleaning, I was like, damn, you're right.
I know. I was like,
That makes
I am
sense.
stupid. Which is interesting because we did have this conversation a few episodes ago of like things that you grew up thinking. But obviously I didn't find out until last week. So
It's also something I never thought about, you know?
I've only ever seen them hanging on that thing. And that's all I've seen of a dry cleaner.
I drop it off. I come back and pick it up. They do whatever they do. I don't care what they do. They could have sent it to a third party, and I'm like,
They could have just
did the job.
like tried to goad it and then been like, here you go.
They're going like really hard with a magic eraser back there. Just,
Anyways,
that's
that was
crazy.
my confession.
Okay.
That went better than I thought it was.
Yeah. I'll give you that. We should have played along. We should have been like,
Should have been like,
you idiot.
stupid.
You doofus.
Yeah.
I need to go and like really study this. I need to figure out exactly how they do it, and then I'll do a little demo for you guys.
Okay, thanks.
We'll dry clean a garment.
Well,
Yeah, if you could really
live
learn how
for
to do
you.
it, then we don't have to bring it to the dry
True.
cleaners anymore.
How often do you go to the dry cleaners?
Not often.
Never.
So it'd be nice.
Unless
if
it's
you could-
really bad. Like something is on some piece of clothing I really love. Then it's like, this is like a not me and some Blue Dawn dish soap action.
I feel like I've only ever done it for like nice blazers.
Or like wool or like
Yeah.
cashmere kind of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. But day to day, no. Yeah, maybe we'll do a little special episodes. Like we'll do part timers.
Yeah, we'll be like,
Sean
this
takes
is-
a part time job at the local dry cleaners and just reveals her
we're
secrets.
just running behind him with a camera.
Sean's crying. we like accidentally assign him to like the like a child labor's like low key random one by accident.
All I imagine, the image going through my head is I'm just like on the hanger and you just see me like rotate forward and I'm just like this. I'm like, guys, I figured it out.
I got it. That's hilarious. Okay, well, I learned something new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
You're
your-
welcome.
Was your week any?
No, my week wasn't
More
as
enlightening.
enlightening. I just doing 75 hard, so I'm drinking like a ton of water.
Nice.
And that's like the biggest difference in my life for the last 2 weeks. I'm just drinking water and peeing a lot
Yeah.
more.
We'll
That's
have
it.
to take some
I love
commercial
how, like,
breaks.
Yeah, that's it.
the difference in your day to day has been just basic human function. More water and
More
you're
water,
like,
more
I'm
water.
better.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm smarter. I'm faster. Because before that, what was it like half a pee in alcohol? Like
I would drink a decent amount of water before, but when you're trying to drink like a gallon of water
Yeah.
a day, like it's so much water and you just need to pee always.
yeah. No, I feel you. Like once you switch to consciously drinking water, you realize
You
you're
get so full on water.
You were drinking
too.
water just to like de-thirst yourself a little bit, but it's like a taste. But when you're like, I'm trying to put water in me, it's a lot of water. It's like eating a meal.
Also, I was trying to find like the recommended amount of water.
Recommended.
The recommended.
It's a nice
I'm
new term.
New term.
putting my
Coined it.
trademark on recommended. Yeah,
Trade mount.
I can't speak today.
heard
It's
you.
all this. I'm drunk on the water, you know.
Hi, I'm Sean today. I recommended that we trade mounted.
Yeah, I couldn't find what the actual amount I'm supposed to drink. Like so many people say so many different
Isn't
things.
it like 6 something? 6.
I think the safe one is like a
liters?
gallon a day.
That's what I found.
which
yeah.
is about 4 liters. A
But it
little shy.
depends
Okay.
on your size, your gender, your age, all that. So I was like, you know what? Gallon sounds good. That's a nice easy number.
Yeah. I think 4 liters is fine. I like if you think about like
Milk jug.
a 2-liter pop bottle and people drink that. If you drink 2 of those a day,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
That's
of
true.
water, you should be fine. You should be chilling.
True.
Yeah. Okay. Damn, I'm happy. So one person learned something. One person realized that water's good for them.
Yeah.
The dry and the
Good
wet.
Whoa.
Wow.
We're so connected.
Dude, that's
We're
cool.
opposites. That's why.
That's what happens when you all sit next to each other,
Yay.
and I catch your lurking eyes.
Yeah, now
I
it's
see
a
it now.
lot of like.
Yeah, it's a
And I'll
lot
be the
of
thumbnails now
tilted.
too.
Yeah, now I have to go like this. It's a
Yo.
lot of.
Yeah, it'll be like a
Neck
quick
movement.
double take. We're like, oh, this guy's
Yeah.
crazy.
Ooh.
Quick side note: if anyone thinks this is Sam's good side or bad side, leave in the
Yeah,
comment.
yeah.
Because she made
I
a
was
comment.
just yelling at them, saying that they've never told me that my bangs are messed up because obviously I sit on the side normally, so you can only see it from the side. But then every once in a while, I turn to you guys, and my bangs are like this, and they've just been letting that happen. Anyways,
We didn't know that's how it wasn't
So-
supposed to be.
I'm for the free the forehead movement.
No. So if you could just let me know, that would be really nice. Since
true.
these guys are fake friends.
That's great. You'll find out a week later. Yeah, wow, Sam, your bank's really ugly in that shot.
Yeah, literally. Like, sorry, Sam, I was editing and I noticed that the light was really bouncing off your forehead today.
We'll CGI in a little, couple
little
more strands of hair.
I'll just CGI like Sean's little face, the green screen it.
Just blur it out.
Yeah, yeah. Or make like my own hair in like Microsoft Paint for you.
Oh my
Just
God.
little streaks.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Ivan, cut that out, please.
Cut that out,
Thank
cut
you.
that out. I'm sorry, viewers. But yeah, cool. I mean, today, so I got a little special thing for you guys. I'm sure you guys can kind of see here. We got whiteboards, and you know what whiteboards mean? It's gonna be a lot of fun.
He
That's
hasn't
what
told us
whiteboard
any-
means
yeah.
to you? A lot of fun?
I don't know. Usually whiteboards are kind of lit, like on most podcasts. Maybe even
It's
in
gonna be
school.
really
I don't
lit
know.
on this
Lit.
podcast.
We are lit. They don't really know what we're going about to, so it's gonna be a surprise for them too. And today's special, I want to call it a special because I feel like the whiteboard's a little special, but it's called Rate That Trait.
Oh.
Rate that trait.
You gotta
Rate
say
that
it like
trait.
that.
Okay.
I really thought about that one for a
Okay,
little bit.
wow.
I was like, Rate That Trait. That's a
Rate
game
that
show.
trait.
Rate that
Okay,
trait.
perfect.
Rate that
Future
trait.
Ivan, that's the title of this podcast.
Rate
Thank
that
you.
Okay.
Don't ask us to think of another title. It's the hardest part.
I
The
mean-
title's the hardest part.
Me and Sam, we do our own weight here, so we give Sean.
I'm copywriting, okay? For our titles.
Sean's talent and title. That's his official
Talent and
Yes,
title.
yeah. So just
Talent and
remember,
title.
lock that one in.
Yeah.
Rate that trait.
Rate that trait.
Okay.
So kind of just to describe it, if the name didn't already kind of explain itself, I have a series of questions here. You'll probably notice an iPad here. And it's going to be a number value and then a trait. So for example, let's say they're a 6 but, or they're a 7 but.
Okay.
And then you're going to write down what number either makes it
makes
better or worse. And
Okay.
it'll be very clear. Either going to be a 10 but, or they're going to be a 6 but. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I'm not going to be mean. I'm going to be like, they're 6 but they kick babies.
Okay, okay. That's
they're,
nice.
already down there. You know?
Okay.
Okay.
10. Sorry.
Also, if I say like it's a 10, it's your personal 10.
Okay.
Okay. It's going to be a mix of personality, physical, unless I say otherwise. So I'll be very clear. They're a 7 physically. But
Okay.
so if you're going to ask me what a 10 is, that's on you.
Okay.
Okay.
You figure out what your 10 is.
Okay.
Okay. So, welcome to the show. Rate that trait.
Woo!
You guys ready? Woo! Cue and
Cheering
clap
in the
noises.
back.
Like laugh button. All right. So I'm gonna kind of try to randomize it, but we're gonna start light too. I'm gonna start real chill, and then we're gonna get a little freaky.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Not the freaky.
Oh no.
We didn't approve this.
Yeah. We need to change the seating order.
Anyways, welcome back to Rate That Trait.
Rate that trait.
So first one, they're a 10, but they make or have poor financial choices. So it could be like a little mixed bag. But either they really make some poor financial choices, or they're just a little not good with money. Okay. However you want to spin it.
Oh, however we want to spin it.
Yeah, in your head. It could be they make poor financial choices, or they whatever that means to you.
Okay. And they're a
Okay.
10.
They're a 10 right now.
Oh, okay.
And so this is a mixed 10, right? It's looks and personality. So we're seeing how much of this is knocking them down by. I'm going to try to write mine here a little bit real quick here.
Okay, yeah. How big should I write it?
Enough. Big enough.
Okay. Thank you for that very helpful.
I can't tell you how to do everything here, Sam. You're a grown
That was
woman.
the only question I had.
I no questions.
Okay.
I wrote it so small.
Same.
I was like, wait.
Okay, ready?
Okay, ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. What's
Oh,
your?
we're
I
the
got a
same.
5.
I got a 4.
Whoa,
Yeah.
these are some heavy
Okay.
knockers.
Okay, yeah,
I
that
feel like I'm playing heads up right now.
Okay, financial stuff is like the number one reason for divorce, isn't it?
The number one is getting married.
Okay, actually,
Deadpan. Wow, that was good.
that was so quick.
Anyways, but you're right though. It
Yeah.
is. It is.
I'm like, what's the point? We might as well just not even go there.
I don't know. What if it's like, maybe we don't need money. We got love. And they're 10 everywhere
but
else.
we live here and we need money.
But
here.
they make you laugh and they get you. Their EQ is up there. They're hot. They're a 10.
I feel like their EQ is not up there. They're not
Yeah, you're so
realizing
right.
how their financial choices are impacting you in the relationship.
Yeah.
What if
They're
they're-
probably not fully EQ'd out.
But what if they're aware? They're aware, but they're like, I can't stop. It's like a drug addiction.
That's worse.
Yeah.
That's
They're
worse.
like, I
if-
know I need to work on this, but babe, I love gambling. Like,
Oh,
I-
no.
Oh, no.
I'd rather them not be aware, so at least there's an inkling of hope that I could teach them. If they already know and they're not doing it, there's no hope. There's no hope.
If they're like, I'm aware and I'm seeking help,
Okay.
sure. If they're just aware, but they're like, this is just who I am, maybe even lower. Like, this is generous.
What if it is like, let's say, hey, I'm aware, I'm working on it. It's a slow work, but their poor financial choices were like good things. It wasn't gambling. It wasn't like partying, but he's like, hey, babe, look, I bought a puppy for us. Or like hey, look, I just donated $500 for children's services and care. But he's like, he doesn't also have $500.
Are they like willing to leverage us as help? Like, can we help them budget and control their money and stuff, or no?
He's working on it. It's a slow process, but he's just doing a lot of good things. It's like he's not wasting on dumb things. He's like, I saw a homeless man today and I gave him $200.
But it's like buying a puppy. Now I can't feed the puppy. Now that's a sad puppy.
Yeah,
that's
true.
still
That's true.
I might even dock a 0.5
You
if
would go lower.
if they bought a sad puppy.
So
Yeah.
The donating is really nice.
It is. It
Yeah.
is.
would it change it to a 6? Would it fix that 5 to a 6? Or would it still be a 5?
Like, yeah, probably, because I'm like, okay, you would rather live at a lower means to help other people. Sure. That's a choice, right? Like, that's like different than I'm just terrible with money, you know?
Right.
That's
'Cause,
selflessness.
yeah,
Selflessness.
that's like I'm choosing to live this way for other people to be better.
Okay.
Versus I just have what is this card? It just keeps swiping. You know, like that's so
The
different.
modern day financial system is so easy to break. If I just keep swiping. Okay.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that's different. Because
That's
that's a choice.
You
Yeah,
sound like
yeah.
Dracula there for a second. You're like, what is this card? It
This
keeps on
card.
swiping.
This is Captain America waking out of his like chamber. It's like 2004. Like, what is this card? But yeah, no, I feel
That was
that.
a good one.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
I
That's
put a
good.
5 as well.
Yeah,
I feel
lots
like
of nuance there.
there's too many scars for me that like I need a partner that needs to get it down.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I get why Rose did not let Jack on the door. Okay,
God, Rose.
there's only got so much door, and I ain't going down with you like that.
That's fair. Yeah, I wonder if I'd feel differently if I was like super rich.
Yeah, you're like bawling out of your mind, and you're like,
Yeah, like,
he's so hot and sexy, but he's
We can't be doing that risky stuff with this, you know?
Yeah,
Not in this economy.
No.
No, I feel that. I feel at that point, it's like, yeah, if you're just super rich, like it really could be like, just do you, honey. Just keep looking fine, keep EQing, keep doing whatever your 10 is in your head.
But then they could be really stupid with your money.
Oh, that's where you gotta draw the line.
Oh shit, I've just been drawing all over my hand.
Oh, sorry. Sean's already got a little happy face on his knee. I just noticed now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Yeah. I mean, okay. Side note to that: would y'all, if y'all ever get married to your partner, would you keep your finances separate, or would you ever link up certain things?
I believe in a joint account and then each having your own. Yeah.
Okay. So like a joint account where it's like this is our pooled account for certain things.
Yeah.
But they can
like
never
your
tap
house,
into
your
your personal.
travel, like those kinds of things.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree fully.
Ever co-sign a card for the other person?
Yeah.
Co-sign a what?
A card.
A card?
Yeah. So it's like, so some people you can like, if they're not good credit, you can co-sign them.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Co-signing,
okay.
as long as you're in a
Damn,
good place.
that's
Yeah.
some
And
trust.
you have like enough of their like history. You know, there's no like landmines just waiting in their credit score. You know.
Okay. That's fair. I couldn't.
Are
Only
you
because-
guys
because-
prenup people?
I think so. I think
Yeah,
so.
me too.
Yeah. I think it's safe for both parties as much as like it's so easy to say like you think we'll break up and
Okay, but my
blah, blah,
argument
blah.
for that is you signing a prenup is almost like proving that you're just in it for love.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it could
yeah.
go both ways, however you look at it.
I guess it's also easier to say if you two were at like maybe equal footing. Because let's say it's like it's because I guess my devil's advocate side to that is let's say you were balling and like prenup, like I'm here for love, and like just because you're richer, you think if we break up, I'd try to steal your 50.
Right.
So it kind of
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I think that the other thing, when I think about it, or I think I watched like a video or something where it was talking about prenups, and it was them being like, my parents have worked so hard to like make all of this extra stuff for me or for my siblings or whatever, and the risk of a potential failed relationship or whatever, taking some of that is like not worth it.
That's
like
fair.
take my shit. But
Yeah,
my
yeah.
parents just worked their whole ass life to like give me and like my brother all these other things, and I gotta protect that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel that because it's no longer now just you. It's now it's everyone around.
Yeah.
you. Or like
they can have access to anything.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I like it. Also, weird side question I noticed because we were talking about selflessness earlier, and I was listening to this TikTok and they're talking about would you rather have someone who's I'll die for you or I'll kill for you.
Oh. My instinct says kill. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm like, kill.
Red flag.
Not what I thought you were gonna say.
You know what I mean? Like one's like he's like selfless. He's
I don't want
giving
anyone
himself.
dying for me. That just
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's
It
true.
doesn't
Then
seem
I'm alone
romantic
and
to me.
sad.
It's like
But he's like, it's like, babe, no, like I'll take this bullet for you.
No.
Or like this guy's like, I'll take this bullet to the other person for you. You know, like,
Oh, like
in
a
my mind, for
protector.
some reason,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
looking at like optimist and pessimist. Like optimist, like, oh, we'll kill this person, we'll get away with it. Pessimist is like, nah, I quit. We can't do it. I'll die.
oh, okay.
That's how I see it.
See, I want someone with a little bit more optimism, like they.
Like, yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
figure it out.
We're gonna get this
We'll
done.
just keep killing people until we figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah, like if I'm thinking of it that way, I would prefer someone who's more protective because I'm useless. Like I'm definitely like a let's just die.
You're like I'll die
Yeah,
for us.
let's just
So you
die.
need someone who would kill for
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
or else
yeah.
you're both just dying together.
Yeah, but in that regard, like I feel like I'm also that way because I would suffer for you know what I mean? Like which I don't know if it's the way we were raised or whatever. You know how like all of our parents just kind of like put us way ahead, obviously,
Yeah.
and like they would be way more uncomfortable for our comfort. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I feel like that's
100%.
kind of how I look at that. Like the I'll die for you. It's maybe you won't die,
But it's like the selflessness.
but yeah,
like
but
put someone else
I'll
ahead.
suffer a little bit more so you can have a better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I guess it also goes down to let's say it's like we'll go back use finances as an example, right? Let's say like as a team, you guys like we're going through financial things. I guess what you could look at as like I'll kill for you could be like I'll work more jobs to like kind of help with it, or the other one would be, I'll cut down on my spending. For
Okay,
us.
but I feel
Like,
like I
what would you
work more
rather?
jobs could also be I'll die for you. Like I will.
Oh,
you know what I
you
mean?
work yourself to the bone.
Yeah.
Suffer more. Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, that's tough. But you go kill.
I don't really have a good reason why,
You, like,
but
have
like
to
my
kill
my
for you.
instinct says kill.
But what are you? You die or you kill her?
Well, if I die, then I'm dead, so I'll kill.
Okay, and you're a dyer.
Yeah, I'm dying. But we're looking at the question differently also.
Yeah, I'm looking at
But
this
yeah.
through like a weird lens.
Yeah, but
yeah.
both ways I'm dying.
Okay, both ways, okay. I think I'd rather have a killer and I'll kill with you.
Okay,
You know,
okay, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, nice.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
Anyways, back on track.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Itching for
Rate
these
that
questions.
straight.
It was
I
just
know,
so many
we got
random
one.
thoughts. Okay. Once again, we're starting at low chill tier questions. There are 10, but they have half the EQ that you personally require in a partner. So whatever that number is, that amount is. But they have everything else. Looks, financial intellect, personality, they're funny. Talk to them all day. He's a little not self-aware. Or he doesn't practice empathy. Really?
The more you say it, the more I'm like docking my score. You're like, oh no.
I don't know. He cooks really well. I don't know. I'm trying to paint a picture here.
You're painting a picture.
Yeah. And it's like
I
getting
don't
worse
like
and
it,
worse
yeah.
of a picture.
I'm sorry for hypothetical boyfriend girlfriend.
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. I got a 6.
I got a
1.
I got a 2. Yeah, I got a 2.
Wait. Okay.
The
Explain.
EQ is my number one trait that I look for. So he couldn't possibly be a 10 without
Right.
EQ, in my opinion. So as soon as you said that, I was like, okay, we're going sub 5
We're
for
going to the
sure.
floor.
Yeah, we're going sub 5. And then you kept talking, and I was like, half of the EQ I need. That's like not even less. That's like a lot less than the amount that I need.
Yeah, the
and then I
half- oh.
erased. I was like, 1 it is. But I mean, originally I had 2. So
Okay.
I didn't erase it by that much.
Yeah. What saved them from the? Okay, Sam went to the ground. What's saving them from the ground for you?
The only thing that they could have been like a 1 is if they had like a quarter of the EQ required. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
already every single interaction is going to be frustrating. Every single conversation is going to get nowhere. Anytime hard times are met, it's going to be ramped up by times 10.
Okay.
So yeah, no, just
Okay, I
sounds
respect that.
frustrating.
It's too much.
Okay. I feel like I wrote down 6 because
The 6 is-
part of me feels like we can work on it. Maybe they can learn a little bit.
And you're gonna teach them?
And you can't teach EQ, but every Christmas I'm gonna slide them a little book. You know, I'm gonna just play a certain podcast really loud.
Play the City Thots Podcast. They're gonna learn.
You all learn.
It's gonna
But
knock down
so
even
I'm
more.
hoping, like, I don't know, it'd be tough. EQ is pretty big.
Okay,
I
so
hope,
you want to
like-
like see it
I
out.
want to
You really want to
I
grow
want
with
to try it out
them.
because Because
We
have
were just
everywhere
like, there's
else
no
really
chance.
strong, that's tough. You know, like they have everything else on lock except for this one thing. I want to give them a little bit of hope.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's
Yeah.
very big of you.
Yeah, that is.
It's a
That's
EQ
my
of
most
me.
important thing. I can't.
Yeah, that's a deal
Or
breaker.
not. Yeah.
That was more than the financial.
Yes,
For
actually.
sure. lower than the financial, yeah.
Because I personally think from experience, well, actually, no, I don't have any experience with the financial thing, but sorry, I misspoke. But I personally would assume that it would be easier to implement steps for the financial thing versus EQ. Like that, you never know
think
if you'll
so too.
get that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can say, oh, we were going to put $100 aside. You can't just be like, oh, you're going to react better to
Yeah.
situations.
You're going
Yeah.
to empathize.
Nice.
Like what? That's
Yeah.
not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This kind of leads up to the next one then.
Okay.
So we're gonna switch it up now. They're a 6 blended score, but they're personally the best EQ you've ever connected, like met in someone. Like they just peaked it. They just get you empathize. Like EQ level, no one's ever come this close to your perfect. But they're 6 overall. Physically, emotionally, I mean not emotionally because the EQ is good, but like personality wise, I don't know what other weird habits they got. Does it bump it? Does it stay the same?
I mean, honestly, a 6 is pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like in the grand scheme of things.
Side question, because I had this talk with someone.
Like a 10 is crazy unheard of.
We
right?
would say 5 is like average, right?
Yeah.
And then 6, like you're a little bit
Above average, yeah.
7, like you're chilling.
Yeah.
7, like you're pretty good. Okay, I had this talk with someone and I was like, whoa, okay, we had the same metric, but I realized I never had this talk with some people because some people take 5 or 6 as low.
Yeah.
Like they could take a person like
Because if you think about like 50% or 60, if you think about it in grades,
Yeah.
that's bad.
Yeah.
But if you think about it in like average,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, like what 50% is like a C, right? Like whatever it was, kind of a C
Yeah.
minus, but
Yeah.
yeah. So okay, we're all on the same metric here.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
great.
Cool.
Changes his answer. We're all on the same page.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. I got a 7. Whoa! I got an 8.
I went
Right,
9.
these are crazy. Wow, I'm a horrible person.
Yeah, you don't care about
no, I
EQ
do.
at all. No, I'm just kidding.
I wasn't expecting like a bonus of 3 and 2.
This is
Yeah,
a
maybe
pretty
9
huge
is a
bonus.
bit of a bonus,
big bonus.
but it is a big bonus.
Okay, so we're talking like
Like this is my priority.
Mm-hmm.
If they're the highest EQ I've ever, wow.
yeah, but they're just like they don't make you laugh that much. They're really bad at like everything else.
Hey, you didn't say that before.
Okay.
Hey, you're
Well, I was like
tainting
6
our...
over 6 over like
6 still above average
above
funny though.
average. He's above average funny, but he's
Above average funny. That's all that matters.
Yeah, but
you know
He's
what I
not
mean?
below average funny.
He's not below average.
Yeah.
He's still a tad above average, but you know, he's not as funny. You know, maybe he has don't connect in certain ways, but they get you.
Sounds like a good partner.
Yeah,
Sounds like
Okay,
a
you
good
take
partner.
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
I date unfunny people. It's fine.
Ivan's like half the EQ, 10.
Even better. 2 halves make a whole, baby.
I was watching this one video and it was going over how people want their partner to be really high EQ.
Yeah.
And then the host of whoever was holding that conversation said, what if that partner had such high EQ that like you didn't match up and they couldn't tolerate you? So now all of a sudden you always think, oh, I want more, but then you can't even keep up.
Or if they had really high EQ and they were just like constantly lecturing you or telling you or like therapizing
yeah.
you, I guess.
But I guess would that even be really high EQ? Because then, like, what if it?
That's
Because if they
true.
had high EQ, they would realize like this is
Read the room.
read the room. Maybe
that's
that's
true.
not how your partner wants it, or maybe like just, it's actually being more detrimental, maybe versus I don't know.
That's
But,
true.
Yeah, I mean, it can go both ways. I think there's like a matchup of EQ. You know, you gotta have a good
Yeah.
matchup. Of
Yeah.
EQ.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's why I like it is a bonus. I just need a little bit more of other things because other things scares me. You know, like you might get me, and that makes you a good friend. I like you as a friend,
Okay.
but it's not enough to like. I want to laugh. You know, I want
He
you to
wants
be-
some surface level shit.
I want you. You know, I need to be physically attracted.
You don't think
to
your
a little
friends
bit.
can make you laugh?
Yeah, they can. That's why you're my friend, not my lover.
Exactly. So what do you mean?
I need a little bit more physical attraction. Maybe a
Okay.
little bit more like, you know, they're more on lock on other things. You know, I just need a little bit more. EQ is like we can hang.
But
I can have a conversation with you.
EQ or IQ? What do you value more?
That's what I'm saying. That's also where like IQ 6, but EQ 10. I'd rather take EQ 7 to balance it out, like across the board. Because then like there's EQ where like emotionally we connect, but if I'm like, hey babe, can you just, I don't know, can you punch in this Google Maps thing for me real quick? She's like, how? Or like,
Okay, that's like real.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough.
yeah. Or like,
You can't work an iPhone, you're in
like,
trouble.
It's like, you know, let's say for our friends' birthdays, usually, let's say it's like we do Chinese dinners, right? Someone's like rallying the cash or like doing quick math, tallying it. You know, like say like we have one of our friends, Nad. She holds down the fort. She usually does the accounting part. Granted, that's her forte. But you know, it's nice. You know, it's your birthday. You're lit. Your girl's like, don't worry, babe, I got you. I'm gonna collect the money and everything for you. And she comes back like half short. Or she forgot to carry the zero and like
You're out $1,000.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to stress about those things.
Okay. You want them to be capable.
Capable.
Too. Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, they're 10, but socially unaware.
Socially.
Yes. That doesn't necessarily lead into EQ. It's just socially unaware. They just can't read the room. Sometimes they say the things they shouldn't say.
What was their original number?
10.
10?
We're going 10. We're going 10 for now. I have an asterisk so I could change it, but you know, we'll start in the ceiling. I just look over, I see Sean, and there's like one giant circle. And I'm like, it's either it's a 10 or it's a 0.
Or like a 6.
No, that was a full-on completed circle.
Okay.
We'll have to see.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, 5.
That's
Oh, it's a
5.
6.
See?
Okay. That looked
They
like
were
a
pretty
real good
close.
scale. We were pretty close, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a little awkward, like when those things happen. It does lean into a little bit EQ for sure. So it has me questioning. But if I ruled off like, no, like they still got it. It's just for whatever reason this department they're just not able to grasp. I don't know. There's so many things. I don't want to be at a funeral and they're like, dead mom joke. like
I know. I feel like social awareness gives me the ick really quick.
yeah.
Where I'm just like, oh, they're doing something weird over there. I don't like that.
Yeah. It's something where like, or they say something like mid conversation in the room, it's just like cuts silent. It cuts it like cake.
And I already have social anxiety, so if I'm having social anxiety on your behalf, you're
like
done.
that's a big fear, you know. So like to see it in your partner, you're like, because you're responsible for your partner, right?
Like, would they get me canceled?
I don't know, social unaware. They might be socially unaware on the internet.
Yeah,
you know?
I know. That's crazy.
I'm hoping that it's like a kind of like a golden retriever energy, and they're not like rude, but they're just kind of like quirky and dumb, you know? They're like kind of cute that way.
Okay.
So that's why I have the 6,
Okay.
a little bit higher.
That's nice.
bit
That
higher.
was optimistic
Yeah.
of you.
It was optimistic.
I
yeah.
went straight like they must be the worst in social settings.
Yeah, I was assuming good intent,
Okay.
but
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like they should have kept their training wheels.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, the fun of this is like it's
Yeah,
up to your
interpretation.
interpretation,
Yeah.
you know. So they kind of mixes up.
Like I was going like ape, like frat boy ape
I was picturing like
in front of my parents.
Oh,
Like, that's the vibe. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like in inappropriate situations.
That could be tough.
that's rough. Yeah, that's rough.
I could not. And then your mom or dad gives you
No,
the
I
look,
literally be
and
like,
you're
I'm sorry, I'm
when your
dumping him
mom
right away.
has the ick.
yeah, literally like what the fuck is this? Okay, well let's switch it up to a weird one. I think
Okay.
I think we got
Oh,
those are
yeah.
pretty-
We're
Yeah,
warmed
on
up.
the
We're
curveball,
We're warming
on the
up, right?
curveball.
We'll go back for it. So
She
I'm
has
gonna give them
foot long pinkies.
we're gonna start with, let's say they're
Foot long.
an 8. 8.
Okay.
8's pretty good, right? Think about your 8. I want to think about your 8. But they lip kiss all their family members. Like Tom Brady style. Nieces, nephews, cousin, mom, dad, grandpappies.
No, who's the other? Oh, Angelina Jolie that kisses her brother.
That's
But they like make out
yeah. I want to
on the red carpet. Oh,
yeah.
no.
The lip kisses, like I'm talking. I want a good wet one, not like a
Stop.
peck. I'm not talking pecks, but I'm not saying tongue either. That's a little too extreme. But
Can,
So
can
what-
I, can
what
I
makes
ask
it
like
wet?
a question?
go for it.
Is this like they got it from like a cultural thing, or is it just their family?
It's just what they do.
So it's just the family,
What
though.
they do. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes it so much worse. That's so much
Yeah,
worse.
it's not like a Spanish or a Euro thing. It's not like a beso
Yeah,
or nothing
yeah.
like that. But it's like This is what they do. And we're talking wet. You know, like a quick peck is like a, oh. But this is like a full on, so good to see you, cuzzy.
Cuzzy.
Ooh.
Imagine like the family got like Christmas dancing at the door. And now you're part of the family. You probably got to line up too.
They're all just giving
the
each other like
extended-
sicknesses
Yeah.
and stuff. Oh no.
Yeah. I got mono from my dad.
You're gonna erase mine and change it.
Yeah. No, it could be anything. Imagine like, you do it. You with your partner's, like, you kiss the family at like your partner's Christmas, and then you meet the cousins sharing stories. Like, well, last night was a wild night in Thailand last week for me, and you're like,
Yeah.
what did you do in Thailand?
Secret.
Jeez.
Okay.
Okay, you write
What do you guys got?
Ready? 3, 2, 1. I got a 2.
I got a 1.
I got a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
I wanted to understand. Like, I want to give them some benefit of the doubt because it's like it's family. Like they're the product of their nurture. So I get it. But that's pretty crazy. Like,
well,
crazy.
yeah, like
I don't know. Like, and then if they're like, yeah, just go kiss.
they're kissing everyone and then they kiss you. I'm
Kiss
like,
my
I just got so much
Ooh.
germs and like,
Yeah.
and it's wet.
Yeah.
I'm just very sensitive to anything that could potentially give me the ick. Because once I get it, it's like that's it for me.
What if too?
Can't
Like,
look at you the same.
what if like especially like all lip kissing all their family members and like like mom, dad 1 second, grandma 1 second, cousin 2 seconds.
takes, like,
it's just
oh!
like that one took a little bit longer, and you're like,
Such a weird conversation after.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like I don't want to go through that either.
No.
I don't want to go through that. I don't want to
Also-
have that's an option now because they do
Yeah.
that, right? You never have to worry about that.
Also, if you're doing that in the open, like, what are people doing that behind closed doors?
True. And then imagine you have to explain that. Like, what if you're chilling with your friends and then they're like, oh, can my cousin come to Friendsmas? I'm like, yeah, sure. They're like, oh, hey, this is my cousin. And like, you see them greet each other and it's just like, smack. You're like, whoa.
What? Yeah,
That's crazy.
no.
You're like, yeah, that's their cousins.
Don't worry, guys. It's just his cousin.
They're just
No.
cousins. All right.
Yeah, that was a
all right.
tough one.
I really don't like the word cuzzies. It makes my skin crawl.
Okay, let's go with another one. Let's say
Pussies.
they're 9, but they eat like a 10-year-old. Diet wise and habits.
Whoa. And
So they're like-
physically.
What do you want for dinner today, babe? Chicken nuggets, macaroni. And they got like but they need the tray. They got the plastic fork. You know what I mean?
They're dropping
The
shit on the
sippy
fucking
cup.
floor.
The sippy cup, like that's it. But they're 9. EQ,
You need
personality,
a sippy cup at 10.
skills.
I don't know.
I don't know. He's a late bloomer.
Clearly.
Yeah. But everything else down back. Financially smart. They IQ smart. They get you
Can't
with your
be
friends.
IQ smart.
No, it is. He's just. I learned this new new. I don't know what to call it. I don't want to call it weird and get canceled. But it's called AFRID. AFRID. It's
Never
called like
heard of
avoidant food something disorder. I forgot.
Okay.
But pretty much they just can't eat certain foods, and it's not because they're allergic or anything. They like mentally it's a block.
So it's like a diagnosed like
Yeah,
pickiness
it's a
for
disorder.
like
I know
the
the D
next level.
stands for disorder. It's avoidant food something
Interesting.
disorder.
Is it like a phobia?
I don't really know what it falls under. I just like saw it today and I clicked the blue sentence.
Yeah.
Like what is AFRID? But it stands for like avoidant food something. But
Interesting.
so it was one of those trends where they're like, oh, this is what I cook for my partner.
See, that would explain the diet, but that doesn't explain the utensils.
I
I forgot about the utensils.
He has avoidant utensil disorder as well.
We go to sushi and they take out their like plastic
Oh,
spoon.
You're not
No,
going
no,
to
have
sushi.
you
He
seen
doesn't
the-
eat that.
Oh, they can't even go.
Yeah.
So
He's
much
eating
worse.
white rice.
He's eating macaronis, chicken nuggets, frozen pizza specifically, Lunchables, fruit gushers. They're
Okay.
9.
Okay, I think I got it.
3, 2, 1. I got a 1.
I'm a 2.
I got a
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
Yeah, food's
explain
really
yourself.
important to me.
I think once you said the whole what did you call it? AFRID?
AFRID, yeah.
AFRID. I put an extra mark there. I was like, okay.
Mm.
But so much of enjoying life and enjoying different places, going to eat, didn't like being immersed in like the different culture. And if you can't share that with someone, I feel like that's a huge missing part of the relationship.
Yeah.
I've gotten icks from even like some of my partners. Like I even got past the whole talk. I'm like, yeah, like this date. And then like midway through, I got the ick because I'm like, wait, I didn't realize food mattered this much to me. Because like at first, they're down, and I realized they're down for like the same foods, which is fine, but it never ventured beyond that, It's like,
because also thinking long term, like if we were living together and like cooking together, I'm not eating that. Like, so I'd have to then cook my own meals all the time, which means I'm
like
just
chicken nuggets.
yeah, it's just like Sam's freezer just full of like the frozen Michelinis pastas and
Yeah.
like dinosaur
when I'm
nuggies.
grocery shopping, it looks like I'm shopping for my kids at home, but it's just my husband. Like, what? No.
Oh, imagine going to like a fancy dinner with people.
Oh,
I mean, see, that's kind of like the social
you got the
awareness.
booster seat out.
He's 10. He's not.
I want to drop my number just for like other people having to see it. I'm like, no, you can't leave the house. We're not eating with you.
Yeah,
True.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, okay.
Or like
okay.
when you go, like let's say you're getting dinner with like your grandparents or something, and you're like, oh, he won't eat what you cooked for them.
Ooh, and like
He has to eat the peanut butter and jelly sandwich that we
Yeah.
packed. Like that's crazy.
And you have to
That's
cut the
great.
crusts off too.
Oh yeah, and like we're like a lot of parents are like they have that cultural background, so it's it's like sharing
Yeah.
a meal in a certain way and like experiencing their culture. So if they can't do that, they're just like
I'd have to lie. I'd be like, he's
Yeah.
allergic to literally everything that you would ever make. So
a whole Chinese New Year spread, and then it's like, oh yeah, my mom made you a PB&J in the back there.
yeah,
That's
no,
crazy.
like he wouldn't be accepted in my family. There's no way.
That's rough.
I can imagine like the look from your grandma, just like
Yeah. May she rest in peace.
Okay, next one. I'm gonna say there are 5,
Oh,
but they're super. I'm talking Daddy Bezos rich, and they're super giving, like they're super nice, super giving.
Okay, Bezos rich is
wait,
crazy.
how can they? They're super. They're
No.
5,
They're 5.
but they're super nice.
They're super giving with their money, and they're Bezos rich. So he's not a great looker.
'Cause it's giving, like, I don't have
average
that
look,
good of a
average
personality,
EQ, average
but I'm rich.
IQ, average
And
at everything
rich,
he does.
bad personality people are the worst types of people, I think.
No, he's average personality. He's a 5. We established 5 as average.
Right.
It's just up to you if that's enough. But he's super giving. He's like, hey, yeah, like your mom needs this, your dad needs this, your brother needs this, your friends need this, you need this. Oh, you baby, you want to start a new venture? Here's whatever capital you need. He's Daddy Bezos rich. Or she, sorry. I meant they are. Unless Sean.
I'm stuck on Bezos rich here. I'm like, that's so much money.
I know.
That's
I'm
what I'm
like,
saying.
how could I not write 10?
Like, it's life-changing. And,
Yeah,
like, they're
that's-
giving. So, it's not life-changing for you.
Yeah.
It's life-changing for everyone around you.
I could afford to become a worse person with this type of money.
And I want to throw a
I
kicker.
could change my outlook on life.
I want to throw a kicker on this question too. Is also, yeah, would you go if you say you date them, you're locked in for life. No divorce, no marriage. No divorce, all marriage. So what's your number? And then would you marry them? No divorce. Because you can't just be like, marry, no prenup, take half. You know what I mean? Like you're till you die.
This is rough.
Do do. Okay, I realize I can't sing the whole song. I was like,
You get copyrighted.
yeah.
What was that word I said? Trade mounted?
Trade mounted. That sounds like a weird.
Okay, write your number 2. We always keep waiting for you to write
Oh,
your number
true. I don't know. Y'all were really thinking here, but
If I see you write 2 different numbers, I swear to God.
one hundo. All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. I got 7.
I got 6.
you shout!
Snake ass.
Okay, you said Bezos rich, and like I want to pretend like I can write. Oh, this is something that wouldn't affect me. I can be bought.
There's a price.
Yeah, there is a price.
And
Everybody
it's
has
$30
their price.
trillion or whatever he
And
has.
when you're one of the richest people in the world, you can buy me.
He's literally like the first or second. He is literally the
Yeah.
king.
If you said like What's like 3 tiers lower than that in
Like
terms
Oprah?
of rich?
Yeah, like when you got an M and not a B, because they're billionaires.
yeah.
But multi-millionaires.
But I feel like a lot of bad things come with being really, really rich. I just can't really think of what those are, but I think there are some.
And I'll solve those problems with money.
like money. Like I feel like there's people if like you didn't come from money,
like you're for sure getting sued like every day.
and then like you come upon wealth, like.
But with
like,
that kind
I'd
of
be
money,
scared
you
this
don't
guy
care.
got rich,
You
yeah.
get sued. You're like, oh.
I don't. Yeah, I
I'd
guess.
still care.
Sean, see,
Well,
you know those
I don't
questions where it was like who would you not want in your friend group to win the lottery because they'd become a different person?
Yeah, for sure.
It's not Sean. I don't want Sean to win the lottery.
I can't have Sean.
Sean would be the worst.
Yeah.
Like I wish you great in everything else, but Daddy Bezos rich you.
it would change me.
It'd be
It
too
would
much
change
power.
me.
It'd be too much power.
It would change
It's
me.
true.
Yeah.
I would be corrupted. I would be corrupted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I struggled between just leaving them at a 5 or giving them a little bit more.
Yeah.
And I gave them a little bit more.
So like, what was your reasoning behind that? Because you gave them
Well,
one.
once you said they could like help my whole family, then sure. I can't rob them of that.
Yeah, that's
so I give them a
true.
little bit more.
That's true. Okay. Yeah. I gave them a little. I hate to say, but like money is an important thing in the
Money
world.
does
And I
solve a
think
lot
about
of
my friends,
problems.
myself, my family. Like it is attractive, and just a little underliner kicker. It's just like.
What if
maybe-
it's dirty money?
Oh, that changed things.
Because that's
Okay.
not good.
That
Like that could
changes.
go
What
away
if,
tomorrow.
what if some of it's dirty?
If
What
the
percentage
money,
could be dirty?
no, if the money is locked in, like
50-50 dirty.
like whatever they did, it cannot be taken away. Like they got away with it. Doesn't matter. It could be all dirty to me.
But
But if
yeah.
it's dirty, but like
What if they can go
the
to
feds-
prison
even better.
forever?
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of the funds.
What's your code for everything?
Just my birthday. That's crazy.
So thoughtful.
So thoughtful. But yeah, no, money does help a little bit. But and I want to say like maybe everything else will get better over time if it gets there. Now kicker question was, sure they're 9 or a 6, would you marry? And you
I
gotta lock
also
in.
feel like really rich people are really busy. Like, are you ever going to see this person?
Well, if they have Jeff Bezos money, you don't have to worry. You go with them wherever you want.
Yeah, that's true.
This has changed. Like I don't have to work anymore. I can do what I want. I can see the world. Yeah.
Yeah. And usually like the, I mean, internet, quote me if I'm wrong, but I'm like, there are a lot of people say like, the millionaires it's when you're up at that rich, it's like you're now delegating work. You're no longer doing as much work as you did, because that's how you get more time. You stay rich. So I'm sure he has time. He just gonna have to work, but it's not like he has no more time. Jeff Bezos is on a mega yacht, partying with 4 girls before. You think, man, like he's got time.
I don't know about marry, no divorce. Like, there's too much stuff can happen.
But Jeff Bezos rich.
Yeah, but what if he starts like throwing things at me? You know what I mean? Like, there's just like,
Okay.
like I can't lock myself in like
Yeah,
that.
but then you just wrap it up with like a $200 bill.
No,
around
no,
You wrap it around a nice new LV
no,
Gucci
no,
scarf.
no.
And then you walk away.
Or
You
he's-
go and
yeah.
cry in the Lamborghini for a bit, and then you
No,
come back out.
no.
I think
no.
if I through the marriage, it would have to be like reasonable things.
Right.
Like they can't just be like trying to murder me.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
say let's say like not abusive, no DVs, no like
It's like a 5 marriage.
Five
like it's
marriage.
average marriage. Then yeah, I'll stick it through.
yeah. The most mid marriage you've ever had. Like, come home, hey honey, how's your day? Good. All right, cool. Bye.
That's not mid.
Like
That sounds pretty
That
bad.
sounds pretty fucking bad.
That sounds like a 3.
okay, well,
Yes.
What else? would you think
Mid
about
sounds
mid?
like maybe you don't have the deepest conversation, but you still talk.
Yeah. We'll talk. Okay, yeah. We'll talk. Right. It's not deep. You don't really connect too much, but you have good small talk.
Yeah.
I know you hate small talk. You cringe so hard at that.
Jesus.
Sam hates small talk.
Yeah,
if you,
I don't
if y'all
like
ever
Small
meet
talk with
Sam
your
in
husband
person,
for life.
Yeah.
yo,
Look at that
the
tree.
permanent Small talk. That's a good one. That should be like if he's a 10, but he can only small talk.
No, that he's not a fucking no.
But yeah, so
Okay.
Sean's Marion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're-
Lock me in.
Sean was
Lock me
trying
in.
really hard not to give him a 10.
Well, yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Because think of it, you can just do anything you want. You can just take like any sort of passion project that you thought about, and there's no risk to trying it because you have a fallback.
Okay, the other thing is, what if the number, like there are 5, like we keep thinking of it as like average across every trait, but what if it was like no of one trait but 100% of another? Like he could be like really stupid but so
Average in
so
another.
funny, and then that equals him out to 5.
Oh,
you
I
know
For
see,
what
like
I
the
mean?
ease of this, I'm just thinking
I'm
like
thinking
a cost.
five. I was
So
thinking
am I,
five.
so am I,
Yeah.
but that's
that'd be
like
crazy
not-
if it
yeah.
was just he like it's actual like a bell curve average
Yeah,
of the traits.
because then I wouldn't know. I'm like, ooh.
yeah. Ooh, that'd be crazy. No,
I'm
no,
like
no.
a 5 could be this, but he could also be that. Like you never know.
No, we're talking 5 across. He's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
if we're talking about
Everything's
like
5.
a game and you can allocate points to each personality, it's just 5, 5, 5, 5.
okay,
Very mid character. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, 5 average.
5
It's
out.
not the worst.
So you're marrying.
No. Well, what?
Well, Sean's married because he's
I'm
okay with a
married,
5 average
yeah,
marriage.
yeah.
Are you taking the 5 average marriage?
Like, I mean, I would maybe marry, but if they were like, you can never ever leave this person ever, I don't know
Yeah.
about that.
So till death do us part. If you outlive them, sure you get the whole bag, but there's no divorce. There's no.
But
prenup,
I
no-
can't just divorce and not take any money.
No, that's cheating. That's why we said no divorce.
No, I can't say
weird
yes to
prenup.
anybody. Like not anybody, but like for like,
Yeah,
how can I know? I've
you
never
can't be locked
seen
in. You don't
that
know.
side of
Yeah,
life
yeah.
yet. No,
You can't.
no.
What number would change up? Like if he was a 6 across the board, 7 across the
No,
board.
that's what I'm saying. I don't think I could do that for anyone.
Oh, even if they're a 10.
Well, how do you know they're gonna stay at 10?
Well, let's say they are going to stay that way. So if he's a 5, he's going to be a constant 5.
I don't know, man. Life is crazy.
we're
Like,
we're
life is
hypothetical here.
crazy.
This guy's really good
You're
at being
just-
average.
You're locked
His name is
in
Joe.
forever.
He's-
I don't like the idea of like
okay.
being no
Damn.
way out. No way out is not the vibe for me.
Okay. So Sam needs an escape plan at least a little bit.
Well, I just want to know I can have some sort of choice in my
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Let's go back to not the spicy one, but like still like a thoughtful one here. They're 10. But they don't not get along with your friends. But they don't also vibe with your friends.
But they're 10.
Yeah. Let's say a 9 actually. 10 feels too powerful there. Let's go 9.
Okay.
So like, you know what I mean? Your friends don't hate them, but your friends don't love them. They'll come out and they're like, was Bob there? Yeah, he was there. But like, oh, cool. You know what I mean? He's a wallflower.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're a 9.
Every time with Ivan just writing a bunch
I'm
of
really
stuff.
trying not to bang into nothing, and like, but it is what it is. We're limited here.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
3,
3,
2, 1.
6.
4.
2.
Whoa.
Whoa.
2.
Even numbers here, guys.
Yeah.
Explain.
I think if he was a 9 and he wasn't like besties with my friends, he's still a little bit above average.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair.
That's how I viewed that. Or that's how I said it in my head.
It's like he still got everything else. It just sucks that like
Yeah.
you and your friends don't vibe like that. But okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It's still very important. Like he still docked like 3 points.
It'd be something in the back of your head for sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. It'd be for me too. Like, why so low? Because I kind of need you to get along with friends. Friends are like so big important to me, and I even if it's like it's totally fair that you don't vibe with my friends, and it's definitely better than my friends hating you or you hating them. It's just in the back of my head where I'd always be so conscious about you, like, hey baby, you have a good time, you doing good here, like,
You guys friends yet?
yeah, like, fuck, if you're just having a mid time every time you come to friends with us, I'd be like, you don't have to come,
Yeah.
like, don't
Yeah.
like. And I appreciate you trying, just you don't have to force it.
Yeah, also like speaking from my experience, being on that kind of like terms with my partner's friends, it's a drag for the other person, like the partner too. Like you're
yeah.
just like, okay, yeah, sure, they're very nice, we like each other, but like we don't talk about anything, and I just kind of wait for us to go home, kind of vibe, you know? So yeah.
And it's tough. Like you're having a good time, or you want to try to have a good time with everyone, but it's like you want to be considerate of your partner. Then it's like it's tough. Well, so why are you a 4?
Just below average. You spend so much time with your friends, or at least I always do. So if you're always in that setting and there's always kind of some elephant in the room, I feel like that's always going to be a lingering thing. So that makes it frustrating.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. That's
Fair.
valid. Yeah. So friends matter a lot to us. For those people wondering.
No one was wondering.
No.
All right. This next one.
Oh no, this is where we stop.
Yeah,
He's got the
yeah,
look
this-
on his
yeah,
face.
yeah,
They're an 8,
Okay.
but they don't drive.
For those who are new here, Sean does not know how to drive.
No, legally I can drive.
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah. You.
I said you don't know how to drive.
Somehow they gave it to you,
yeah.
but you don't know how to drive.
Yeah.
You don't own a car. You do not drive.
Do you ever end?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
Oh, wow.
Yeah, legally I can drive.
Yeah.
Do it then.
Legally
do
I
it.
can.
Go ahead. Do it.
Doesn't mean I will, but legally I can.
Sorry, he was what? An 8?
It's an 8.
If you're trying to say that Sean's an 8,
I'm just trying to. I'm trying to match like the
Painting the
ratio. of
scenario.
skill. Yeah, you know, like if it was
wish.
a 10, you could really get away with not driving. I'm sure, maybe. But I want to give it an 8. I'm gonna give it 8. 8 is like not too powerful, but not too low. Because driving, I know.
where do they live?
Tokyo
Kilometer
City.
difference. Yeah. What is the KM from my place? Because that changes things.
It's sky trainable, but not walkable. And sorry for anyone that's what a SkyTrain is if you're not from Vancouver. It's just like transit. It's just like they can.
No,
they can
I
take
want
the
to know
train.
kilometers. It's like a 20
Let's say
kilometer.
like a 10, 15 minute SkyTrain. 10, 15 transit. So it could be a bus. It could be a SkyTrain.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. 10, 15 minutes. But it's not walkable. You're not walking that.
No, I care about how long I have to drive. That's why I asked for kilometers.
but, like,
I don't
that's-
care about.
this is-
I'm not the one. I can drive.
Okay, let me paint you a picture. Let me paint you a picture. See, that's from where he lives. Imagine this. You all go out somewhere further away.
Hey, this is a hypothetical. Why are you saying it like it's me?
Hey, babe. You
You
want
gotta
to
be DD every.
You want to be a
single
Seattle
time
trip?
If you want to drive.
Yeah, I'm down. You're driving, right?
Dang.
Think about it. Yeah, sure where he lives, but we gotta think outside the box here, Sam.
It's really hard to not put a score that I want to score Sean, and like think objectively about it of what I would rate the person because I just want to rate Sean at like a 2.
Hey, but like, then you're also saying Sean's an 8. What is
No,
your
but
eight?
I'm just saying I want to depict how low you
Oh,
become
how would you
when
give it
you
to
don't.
Sean?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, yeah. No, we're talking about 8 here. Don't put my boy under the bus like that. I got you. I did think about this
You
question.
know you.
I really thought about
no
this
one put
question.
him under the bus but you.
Sorry, I thought it was really funny if I
Under the bus that I can't drive.
that he's on. So I gotta hide my.
Okay.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, 5.
I gave him a 6.
I think if there's an individual that is so
You're so stupid.
eco-conscious
I saw
that
it.
they're reducing their carbon footprint
Okay.
and, reducing emissions,
Oh,
I think the only answer could be a 10.
Oh no! I don't even want to hear you.
You're so stupid.
You're like they're so environmentally.
I'm changing mine to a
Yeah.
1.
sound. They're so financially smart because they're not paying for insurance.
Yeah, well, there's also a lot of
Leasing.
reasons why people wouldn't drive.
They
Like,
also
what if they had like
meditate
a
on the bus.
traumatic experience
True.
and they're like afraid of cars,
True. That's fair.
or
I
they
didn't-
can't afford a car? Well,
I didn't
they
highlight
could
that in the
still probably
question,
learn.
so that's.
I know there's a lot
There's
of.
a
That's
lot.
why I was gonna go 5, but
Okay.
there's a lot of reasons.
Yeah. Like I just went 5. don't I can edit that out. I'll leave it in.
I'll do it again. Take 2.
Yeah, no, I'll leave 5. I think. No, it's crazy. I can't drive everywhere. I will drive my partner everywhere. Like I like driving, but it's just nice to have it in the pocket.
Yes.
Like hey.
Like, what if I broke my foot?
Yeah, like
What are we
got a little-
doing?
I got a little too drunk, or like, hey, it's a long road trip. I'll drive 10 hours. You're down to drive 2.
If they're 8 and they're 8 rich, then they could just Uber us everywhere.
I don't think 8 rich is Uber everywhere.
8 rich?
An 8, what? I feel like an 8
Yeah, I don't know
rich,
what 8 rich means.
But I don't know. I
the
feel like,
traits make sense, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the wealth is
What
like
is an
different.
10?
Right.
10 is the richest person ever.
okay,
So
but
it's like average
But to
then.
what scale? Because if we're talking
No,
like,
it's not average. 5 is average.
No, like on a scale of like
Oh,
that's the,
yeah.
okay, because this is tough now. Because if we're talking averages for rich, like a 5 would be like your country's median
That's
salary.
true.
So let's
Because
say
I think
Canada's
we're
like
considered
45.
like rich. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Because then I'm trying to think like if let's say.
But I think there's a lot of for this question. It's a lot of difference between 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Like is 8 finally
Because
6 figures?
if 10 is Bezos,
Yeah.
then there's a lot of nuance in between 10 and 5.
That means 6 is 6 figures. So like
Yeah.
8 is a lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
that's what I'm
powerful.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Could be a
To me,
lot.
10 was like, okay, what's your 10 rich realistic to you? I'll start off, for example. My 10 rich would actually be, they make 6 figures. Like,
you're saying you're like just rating.
Oh, 10 to you. 10
just 10
to
to
you.
me. Just 10 to
Oh,
me.
okay.
Yeah. Like 10, if they were 10 rich to me for whatever reason, to me, like they make 6 figures, that's enough for me. Like I don't need them to be like,
Yeah, I think 10 rich if they're making like 300K.
it's like some VP level money.
Yeah.
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 I think I'm like right there. Anywhere 2 to 3 is probably, it's probably like a 9,
Before
10.
tax.
9, 10,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, pre-tax.
Yeah.
I want 6 figures pre-tax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's in my realm of what like
Pre-tax
I
is
know.
not a lot after tax.
Yeah, I'm not asking for much.
Okay.
I'm okay. Like it's when we break this, because I think Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, that's breaking the scale. Like that is off the. I expect nothing, that from nobody. Like
Yeah.
it's not even within my radar. You know, I don't expect that at all. That's why it's not in there.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that. That was a fair assessment.
Sure.
Ouch.
Sure.
There was no averaging there. That was okay. Let's say they're an 8 again. I feel like 8 is a good one here. Let's go 8.5 actually.
Point
0.5.
Okay, 9. No, let's go 8. I don't know. I'm trying to weigh out the questions here. I didn't give myself that much. I just want to leave an asterisk. That gives it more ambiguity. But let's say they're an 8. But let's say 9. Sorry, 9. Because this would be tough. They're 9, but they hang out with their exes still, and still has all of them on social media, phone number, all that good jazz. Still have photos of their time together.
How
all their
often do
videos.
they hang out?
Say it's part of their crew.
And do you know this ex? Like, are you friends with them, or you just know that they're there, but you have never been
Let's
introduced?
say you guys met off like through a different mutual friend or like online or whatever, and then you're like, hey, you want to meet my friends? And then you introduce them before they preface like, hey, by the way, I still hang out with my exes, and like let's say they're a friend group of 10, 3 to 4 of them is their exes.
Wait, they're hanging out of a
3
group of
to
friends, and all of
4?
them are their exes.
That changes a lot.
Three. Let's say 3 of them are their exes. They
That's
hang out with their
a
exes.
lot.
That's so many exes.
And they're all from the same friend group?
And those
Jesus.
exes are all still hanging out together.
Yeah. But
This is like some Scott
that's-
Pilgrim
yeah,
stuff.
that's
Yeah.
weird.
Also, maybe who knows? Maybe they have some exes that they hang out one-on-ones. Who knows? It just highlights they're just still friends with their exes.
That's like 6 exes.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I
that's
said
not
all. It's
normal.
all their exes. They're exes. And they still have all the photos and videos. And their social media.
That's a lot of exes.
That's so many
It's
exes.
just a
I'm just
lot.
focused. I'm like, how did you
if
date
there's
that many
one,
people?
Like, doesn't change the score
Yeah.
for me.
No,
but
no.
like a 3 to 4,
4
and you
exes?
dated 3 to 4 people in the same friend group. Like that's kind of
Could
like
be.
what's gonna stop you from dating my friends?
Yeah, and then
If
breaking
we
up
broke
with them.
up.
Yeah.
But they're
Yeah.
9 everywhere. There are 9.
Whatever.
This person's weird, and
Yeah, they're weird. They're weird. They need to be. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like
They're-
trying to think of excuses as to why that would be okay.
Okay. Well. Let's remove the friend group thing then. It might be too much. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
you
just-
dug you dug the hole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say, but they still hang out with all their exes. But they have a lot. Let's say they had 10 exes.
10
That's
exes?
a lot.
Think about how many partners you've had before. How many,
Like 5?
Yeah, not 10.
No, dude.
Yeah, I know some people. Okay, we'll go an average between
Exes or
Yeah,
just like people
exes.
they've like hooked up
Exes.
with. Yeah.
I know some people.
10.
Okay, we'll go like 6 exes.
Okay. I can get on board with 6.
We'll go on 6.
But they hang out with all 6 of them?
Yeah.
Do you know how much time that would take?
That's like-
having
yeah.
individual hangouts with 6 different people. Like I can barely do that with my friends.
Well, maybe there's like one per week, and then maybe next month 2 get swapped out. You know,
One per. Oh, I see what you're saying.
right? And but yeah, they have all the
Hey,
photos.
babe,
all
it's
the videos.
Tuesday. It's X
It's
day.
X day.
It's X day. Oh no. He's like, which one is it today?
What were they? They were 9.
They're 9. 3, 2, 1. I got a 7.
I went 7.5.
I'm so confused by everything that's happening that I just don't trust this person. They seem sketchy to me.
They do seem sketchy.
I have no problem with them hanging out with like exes, but like the whole like almost like keeping track of them and like scheduling them in my mind, the like my own story that I made up, I don't trust them now.
Okay.
Yeah. I also believe you can be friends with your ex. I think it's not. I don't believe you can be friends with every ex you've ever had. Like that seems
the way you
weird.
like blinked there, I felt like your brain was really trying to process this.
It was
6
glitching a
seconds.
bit. I was trying to figure out like what the word was because I didn't want to say abnormal, but also kinda like
it is pretty weird.
like I feel like circumstances have to be so unique for you to have a genuine friendship with an ex after and have it work. So if you can do that 6 times, it seems very unlikely.
Okay.
Like I don't even have all the same friends I've had through my life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like you're
let
really
alone
forcing
exes.
it.
Yeah, that's
you're
like keeping
making
tabs.
Yeah, maybe I'd go lower than that.
I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. Like maybe they really connected with these people, but like it just didn't work out. Like it was clean breakups. It wasn't weird, and it's like
that's true. Like
a
with the
mutual
7.5
thing.
is like the best case scenario.
Yeah, I'm thinking best case scenario here. Like I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. Like they don't got like some weird backup weird ideas going on, or like they're getting like a weird emotional pleasures from it by like reconnecting with exes, or like something that I lack, so they're going back to exes whenever I lack something. You know, they get in a fight with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know.
The negative points for me was that could be the ideal circumstance. Like they're not sus at all. They're like genuine friends with these people. But that means you're spending more time with your exes than me at that point. Probably. If there's that many.
Could be, yeah. But what if they like
I'm like, what the fuck's going
Monday
on?
to Friday's exes and Saturday
Yeah.
Sundays is you? You're just says that at that point. I think it was like weekend girlfriend or like weekday girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's crazy, but yeah, that's fair.
All the time seeing exes, you could get like a part-time job.
For sure.
Like a dual income.
It doesn't have to be long. What if it's like a quick like 30-minute coffee hangout? You know, it's like a little cat. I don't know.
One-on-one is also like weird to me.
They just rally all 6 at one time.
The group hangout. The group hangout.
Oh my god, they have a group chat going.
Yeah, they're like it's literally Scott Pilgrim. It's leaving evil exes.
Yeah, that's all I think of.
Yeah. Okay. Let's say they're let's go there 5. But best conversations you've ever had. Super funny. The vibe is on point. Every time you talk, it's a fun time. It's like one of those ones where you're like, damn, I thought it was like 10 minutes, but it's been 10 hours. We're talking, and like it hurts because you're laughing, you're teary-eyed. But they're 5 everywhere else. They're a silver-tongued devil. And then to kicker this once again, the same thing
Get my erase
as the
away.
other one was is this enough? Like this trait is enough to take them out of the friend zone? Because some people might say like 5 is like usually most people like, oh, you can talk with them, but you're not physically attracted to them. They're friends, but they're this like you have such a good time with them. Can it bring them out of the friend zone for you? That's a kicker question on top. Trying to hide mine.
We all
3, 2, 1.
Seven.
Whoa, we all
7.
agreed. Okay,
Wow.
okay. What's your explanations on this?
I love conversation. I mean, that's half the reason why we have this podcast is because we talk so fucking much. So, yeah, I'm a yapper. So, like, if we can talk and, like, spend hours talking and, like, be off of our phones and, like, not have to go anywhere or do anything, like, that's ideal.
Yeah.
That's ideal for sure.
When the banter is so good and you're talking, and, like, I don't know, it's like old school, but I remember back in the day, like, it makes us sound old, but it's like the time before texting was not an option. Like T9 sucked. You're not texting. So you used to be like, just call me late at night. But I miss those conversations where it's like, you're staying up late, so you're talking like forever and those just flow. I'm like, those are like, it makes me feel warm in my chest.
Yeah.
I'm like, we talking, like there's no cut in the conversation. Like car rides are super fun. Like,
Yeah.
you're not stressing. Yeah. So it goes a long way.
Yeah. Okay, is it enough to bring them out of the friend zone?
Wait, pause. I want to hear before you
Oh,
go
yeah,
on.
yeah,
Sorry.
you
I just
go.
want to hear Sean's 7. before we get to the kicker question.
Yeah, no, I think conversation is so appreciated.
Yeah.
And if you can just kill time, yeah, it's just nice.
Yeah. I would say we're all pretty strong talkers here at the table. So when someone matches it, or even like it puts you on your ass, like there's a couple people where I'm like, I'll go in, I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna carry the conversation here, just like that's the relationship. But like meet someone new, and then they're like, no, you said let me yap you off. I'd be like, whoa,
Not yap you off.
Trademark.
yap, trademark.
Trademark the yap you off.
But yeah, I was like, whoa, like I'm a little stunned because I came in here thinking like, whatever, I'm just gonna shoot the shit real quick.
Yeah.
But they're like making me feel engaged, and we're talking and like rolling with the punches here. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. Like that's a sign of a
Crazy.
good date to me. Like
Oh,
if I go
yeah.
on a first date and that's the vibe, I'm like, oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah. It's almost like, do you ever like set? I was about to say, I don't know if you ever planned it, but you plan dates. I know you plan dates, but it's like, when you plan a date, do you ever have like you have like your initial kind of like date locale, but you maybe pocket like a change up scenario just in case if you need to. It's like maybe like
really
a dessert or whatever. It's going really well. You keep it going. So it's best sometimes. It's like, yeah, either like going really well or like you just stay in the same spot because the conversation is good and you're just talking stuff at the restaurant or whatever, and then you're like, holy crap, we gotta go. Like our waiter's been coming back to us 4 times afterwards. Like
They're closing up. The lights are on. Yeah.
We're like, oh shit, where should we? Okay, yeah, let's go. What I mean? Like those are good.
Sign of a good time.
Sign of a good time. And now friend zone. Can they get out of the friend zone?
For the most part, yes. But a big caveat for me is if we don't have chemistry, we don't have chemistry. Like that's it. So like if they're in the friend zone and they have that, but we still don't have chemistry, then there's just, because I'm like thinking like I have lots of friends. Like you said, we're all good at conversations and we all have conversations with each other. Y'all are all in the friend zone. Like that just, it doesn't change anything. So like it could.
It's 5 chemistry. Average chemistry. Because that's what they are. They're 5. Whatever that means.
I mean, average chemistry is still chemistry.
Yeah, it's average chemistry.
So yeah, I think so.
You take it? Okay.
Yeah. I'd explore it. Would I marry them? I don't know.
Yeah. I think I'm in the same boat. I think they could get out of the friend zone, but if there are 5 personality traits, I don't know if the relationship would go that well. There might be other issues other than when we're having a good time. Yeah, like it might all seem good, and then you exit that conversation, you're like, wow, like everything else is not going that well.
But if there are 5 and they're Bezos rich,
well, yeah, because you can talk my ears off, and when I leave that conversation, I'm still poor. I could have an awful conversation, and if I leave that, I'm like net worth in my couple, I'm like the richest man ever. My problems are not there. I'm living life good.
Bezos rich trumps all.
Yeah, that's right. He's like, conversation, Bezos rich.
EQ, IQ, what?
Okay,
Bezos rich.
Bezos rich is so unfair. Like that's like very.
Why do
very,
you even need to be that rich? Like
that-
at some point, like there's a diminishing point of return.
Yes.
Like it could be like Beyonce rich, and you'd still feel the same way. No, like what's the
I wouldn't even say if they're like just well off, like well off for a normal person. Like you don't have to be like net worth. Like if you can Google net worth, you don't need that. But if they're like just well off,
if their salaries are public, you don't need that shit. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
But if it's private, but like they're comfy, like that's more than enough for me.
Your boy just wants to be rich, okay? What's wrong with that, okay?
No, you want to be the richest.
Yeah,
richest.
exactly.
That's different.
It's gonna be the best.
All right, anyone out there? I mean, Sean isn't single, but if you're Bezos rich, you might be able to convince him.
Yeah.
Jeffrey, you call me.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, no, I can't. I'm a little too shallow, a little bit. I'll be real.
Okay.
I just like that would pretty much that scenario. I'm totally down to hang out. We'd be cool, super cool friends, super good friends. I just think like I need a little bit more to cross that line of attraction.
Okay.
Because like we can talk.
What's
we
your
have
number
chemistry.
attraction that you want?
Overall blended score 7,
Okay.
maybe 6.5.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
But 7 is I would have no doubts. No doubts. It's just that's my line of entry for me. But yeah, okay. These are
Yeah, this is good.
I don't even know How long?
How long is this episode?
I don't
Guys,
know.
time check, please.
Time check.
Bozzy, time check.
We'll go a couple more. We got a couple
yeah,
more.
yeah.
Okay.
I really prepped myself for a lot just in case. I don't know how
We're
fast
gonna have to have episode 2.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you guys like one
Ongoing
episode 2,
bit.
Yeah.
I'll save this. Comment if you like more. We'll think of more. I'll think of new game traits. We can also come back to rate that trait. We can
True.
Rate
A
that
new
trait.
segment, Yeah.
rate that trait. All right, we're gonna go with a weird one.
Okay.
It's time for weird. I think I gotta start them off pretty strong because this is a weird one. They're 10. They're a 10. But
Just to confirm, are they a 10?
they're
What were
10.
they? Oh, a 10.
They're just 10.
They're just
They're just 10. 10 off.
They're 10. But so for example, because this is depends on the gender. So for you, Sam, they will ask you to call them daddy in your cultural tongue.
No.
And then Sean,
Not the
they
baba.
will call you. I mean, I guess you're half Chinese, so baba. And they will, if you're like stop, they're like, no, I want this. I think Bozzy likes it.
Boz, quiet on set, please.
Yeah, that's the thing, and they do it all the time in bed, even like unironically, and they're like,
What's it in Vietnamese?
oh, ba. Oh, I guess
Oh.
yeah, they could be ba.
Ba and baba.
Yeah.
like a cute little sheep.
Yeah.
Like, bah.
Yeah, so they'd be like, so if you're like, I don't know, they want you to be like, hey, you're like, can you pass the salt? So they'd be like, ba, can you pass the salt? Or in bed.
And there were 10 to
They're
start?
10. They're 10. This is our one request. They're like,
Oh no.
this is like, I need this.
I need
I need this?
Is it only in private settings?
No, like they also. Oh yeah, I mean like in terms of sexual or like maybe if something like cutesy behind closed doors, sure. But also in public, they're like if you're asking for the salt, they kind of like you'd be like, hey, Baba, can you pass me the salt?
But like not in front of my parents.
both you, both.
My dad's like, yeah, no problem. Here
Yeah. Your dad's probably like, you don't even call me Baba.
No, he's like, what the fuck you just say?
Yeah. They're 10.
Thank you. I forgot.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Zero.
0
can't,
from a
bro.
10.
I can't.
A 10?
I cannot. That's so icky. I would get.
Yeah,
would
I docked points because I was like, I feel like that would kill the mood for me. Like you
I
might be
cannot.
getting turned on, but everything's shutting over
Yeah,
here.
yeah. I would do a lot for my partner, but just that. I'd rather actually have them call me just daddy in English. But like
The language thing
language
implies
Language
like
is
a
really-
fetish.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what I'm
so
saying.
true.
That's why
Maybe I
I-
should change my
Yeah,
And
also-
especially
You're right.
like for you, if you have to say that versus like
Yeah.
me, that person just
Receive-
calling
yeah,
me that.
yeah.
Like it's still not to like kink shame, but like just like
Yeah.
you know keep it private, especially like at
Yeah.
the dinner table. That's weird. There's still a 10, but like it's kind of
yeah,
weird.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's true.
I wouldn't. It's like almost doesn't diminish any of their traits. I just don't want to. I don't want to deal with that. Like I don't want it. Like, there's more 10s out there. I'm sure.
You're just like swipe.
yeah.
Nope.
No. Like I don't know. And then like I don't know. I'm trying to think like do you think like long term would you get numb to it? But I guess you would have to call it. I'm thinking like
Yeah, I know. I would
hearing it.
rather like hear it than say it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
way worse.
Yeah. Because I'm like, maybe I could get numb to it, but no, I don't want to deal with that. That's a bag I don't want. What if I like it too much? what if it ends up being
Relationships are ruined for
You're a
life.
10.
yeah. You know, like that like it was going so good, I get into it, and then you know it just doesn't work out, and I'm like, I need to find another Vietnamese girl, or just any girl that calls me daddy in Vietnamese. Like it's so weird.
Yeah, that is
That's such a
really
weird
weird.
ask, you know.
Yeah. You have to legally change your first name to Ba.
Daddy, I mean daddy ho. I mean daddy ho. Full on. But yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, good to know that we don't have any weird parental kinks here.
Yeah.
Have you ever guys got the daddy trend? I was never into it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just
No.
no, weird.
I feel like I would just start laughing immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, like one off. Just be
Yeah,
like,
I've definitely like said it as like a joke,
Yeah.
but not seriously.
Hello, father.
yeah, I think people would have like Captain Commander. Okay, let's go. Ooh,
This is our last one. Are we wrapping?
are we rapping? Oh, so many.
We gotta save some for future
That's
segments
true.
too.
Okay, then should
Make
I
it spicy.
Yeah, make it good. Make it good.
Yeah, make it good. Don't make it spicy.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of what spice
Okay,
may
okay,
bring.
I'll end this one on a strong one here. So
Okay.
we'll start them strong. There are 10. Now, they are not in any way like your worst ex. But for whatever reason, they just remind you of him all the time. But they share no traits, no physical traits. It's just like you look at them and you're always thinking of your worst ex.
How is that even possible?
What? Literally, how is that possible? Do
it's
they
just-
look
it's
like them?
No. It's
Like-
just, but you just get that
Like
thought.
subconsciously, you just think of your
Subconsciously.
ex whenever
Yeah,
you look at this
just can't put
person.
you can't put your finger on it. You don't know why.
I feel like that's more of an me problem. Like, am I thinking about my worst sex all the time? Is it
Sean probably
them?
got a worse ex. Probably, I got a worse ex. Like you
No,
just,
no, I know, but I'm saying like if I'm thinking about my ex every time, all the time, basically, that's probably a reflection of me, not that
true.
person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's specifically them that's making me think of it.
Yeah. It's not like you're just thinking about like you go. Yeah, it's just like something about it. It's like you're trying to find that song, and it's so close on the tip of your tongue, and you can't get it. It's like that feeling.
My worst ex. It's hard to pick. Which one is the worst?
Yeah,
And there are 10?
they're 10, but something about
All
it.
these 10s.
But it's something about it. It's something about it. But they don't exhibit any of those traits. It's just something weird, something in the air,
Okay.
supernatural.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 6.
7.
Oh,
I'm an 8.
okay. Yeah, well, like I just, even if they don't exhibit any of the traits, if just it's just like a chill in the air vibe, like some weird supernatural thing where it's like PTSD almost.
The ghost is like possessing them of your ex.
I'm
Just on their little shoulder, like, hey.
I get the chills, you know. like-
Ivan, you're still a bitch.
Yeah, my reasoning for 8 is my worst ex is, in the grand scheme of things, not that bad.
right.
Yeah. So I think I could look past it.
You can look past it, like because everything else is there.
Yeah.
and it is there.
And as long as they're actually not doing anything that's reminiscent of
Yeah.
that person. It's like,
Yeah.
okay.
but it's just like you're just like I can't shake this feeling.
like maybe like a few years ago I would feel differently because I had so much like resentment towards that person, but now I don't. So I feel like that would be okay. But I don't know. It's still a lot.
There's a lot, and like you gotta live with this while you're dating them, right?
Yeah.
Where you always have this looming.
And you can never
feeling.
say it. You can never like get it off your chest.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to like have it in the back of your head.
Because it's also like if they're not exhibiting or showing or having these traits, you can't just be like, "You remind me of my ex."
Yeah, how dare
Like,
you?
like, what do you mean? Like, I don't know. You do.
I don't know.
You just
Yeah.
do.
No.
But like, yeah.
Yeah.
7's fair though. Why you go 7?
It just seems like it would be in my mind, just always there,
bees.
and
It's
wouldn't
the bees.
leave.
That's
it'd be very loud.
It'd be part of your bees.
Yeah,
That's exactly
yeah.
a good
It'd be very
example of-
distracting,
Mhm.
I think. Yeah, so even from a 10, that's as strong as it gets. But yeah, it'd just be so distracting.
Yeah.
It would be. I just imagine even like behind closed door private time, you guys are trying to do your
True.
thing, and then also you're like, I really just think of my
You're like having a really like you're at your wedding day and you're thinking about your fucking worst
Say the
ex.
wrong name.
Whoa.
crazy.
Dang.
They're like the pastor's like, so do you say I do? And you're like, I don't know. I kind of don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah,
fair.
that was good.
Those are good. Hopefully you guys
Good
like them.
job.
What do you guys think about the questions so far? It
was
the first
great.
episode
Yeah,
of Rate
that's
That
fun.
Trait.
Yeah, rate,
Rate that
trade.
trade.
Rate That Trait. But damn, no, I don't even know how long this went. I've like
Yeah, you
I
put
list.
in some work.
30
Yeah.
questions. I just didn't know how fast we would fly through them.
Yeah, the first one took like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it
we
really
got
did.
stuck.
But no, hopefully everyone liked it. I think we're gonna stop here. We're gonna save some more Rate That Trait for
Yeah.
next time. I'll find it. I'll make a sound out of that somehow.
Perfect.
But yeah, hopefully you guys like this episode. Feel free to comment on what would you rate which trait, and let us know. Let us know if do 10s become 4s, do 6 become 9s. Let us know. Any final thoughts from you guys? Oh, actually, Never mind, I already asked it. Never mind, we're good.
Okay, cool.
Okay, any final thoughts from you guys for this episode?
No, but next episode's like we should have them play along with us, you know?
Ooh.
Comment your numbers while we're doing it.
Yes, yes.
Make it more
That'd be
interactive.
cute. Maybe we do like a little live.
Whoa. I don't know if we can go live.
TikTok live. Make
Yeah.
that trade.
We need strong censorship to go live.
Yeah, that's true.
By we, I mean you.
I don't know. The guy who rates himself a 10 for not driving. Or the guy who's
Oh,
only
yeah.
into Jeff Bezos.
That's true.
That's
You're the
fair.
most problematic
That's
one.
Yeah. But thank you again for coming in and listening. Hopefully you found this one a banger. And we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, rate this episode.
Rate this
Rate this episode.
We're
Bye.
a 10, but.
Goodbye.
Bye.